Mabuhay!
I am Deiniel Franco Pedregosa.
And I am Juliana Trisha Epetia. And we are from Tagaytay Christian Academy, representing the Philippines. Today, we will be showcasing our social studies exhibit collection,
Rocks Collection. This presentation aims to show the collection of rocks, which is composed of igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic rocks. A study about rocks can be a topic in social studies in various ways, which include the Earth's history, exploration of rocks, role in natural system, and the everyday life use of rocks, and even the process that forms and transforms rocks. Furthermore, this presentation adheres to the significance of collecting rocks as an illustration of understanding that such resources are of great value to people.
In this study, the presentation focuses on the collection of rocks with its purpose and significance. This presentation adheres to the significance of collecting rocks as an illustration of understanding that such resources are of great value to people. They provide materials and products that the present society demands. Purposes and uses of rocks to everyday life. Significantly, rocks collection can be of great value to life for several reasons. Learning about the historical facts of Earth, the information about rocks can be a contribution to learning how mountains formed, where glaciers once flowed, and to know the types of plants and animals that live here on Earth. Preservation of evidence about history. The collection of rocks can be a verification, especially when the sites where the samples were collected are no longer accessible.
The era of new technology development. Rocks and minerals are used in various products on a daily basis, which include building materials, cosmetics, cars, roads, and even appliances. A tool for teaching wherein rock collection can be utilized in classroom discussions, such as with a set of rock samples, capturing the interest of other researchers in view of the significance of collecting rocks, to which it allows learners to learn the value of rocks in daily life. Exploration of rocks and minerals' role in natural systems, such as providing habitats for humans, animals, and nutrients for soil.
Igneous rock, a rock that is named from the Latin ignis, which means fire, as these rocks are formed by volcanic activity. For the process, these rocks were derived from a very high temperature, as to recall the structure and characteristics of the core and mantle of the Earth.
Serpentinized ultramafic is a metamorphic rock primarily composed of serpentine minerals like antigorite, lizardite, and chrysotile.
Diorite rock. Diorite is commonly sold commercially as black granite due to the fact that it shares the same physical properties with granite. Granite rock. Granite is an igneous rock composed of mostly two minerals, quartz and feldspar. Quartz rock. Quartz is an interesting mineral that forms as both an igneous rock and as a sedimentary rock. Mica white rock. Mica white is a finely grained version of any of the silicate minerals, i.e. muscative, paragonite, or talc. Tuff rock. This rock, according to the description of Geology Science 2024, is also known as ash stuff, is a pyroclastic rock with at least 75% volcanic ash. Andesite rock describes an andesite rock as typically found in volcanoes above convergent plate boundaries between continental and oceanic plates. Basalt rock. Basalt rock is an extrusive igneous rock made from the rapid cooling of the lava at Earth's surface. Rhyolite rock. Rhyolite is an extrusive igneous rock formed from magma rich in silica that is extruded from a volcanic vent to cool quickly on the surface. Scoria rocks. Scoria is described as an extrusive igneous rock, which means a rock formed from lava that has erupted from a volcano that quickly cooled on the surface of the Earth. Pumice rock. Pumice is a pyroclastic, igneous rock that was almost completely liquid at the moment of effusion and was so rapidly cooled that there was no time for it to crystallize.
The word sediment derives from the Latin words sedimentum, which means settling or sedere, to sit or sink down. The processes of weathering and erosion gradually break up rocks into sediments. Halite rock is predominantly a sedimentary mineral that appears in arid environments. This illustration shows where the ocean waters evaporate. Sandstone rock. According to sandstones are ubiquitous rocks at the Earth's surface, commonly occurring in thick and laterally extensive successions. Shale rock. Based on the study of Guarnone, Rossi Negri, Grassi, Genazzi, and Zenarom, shale formation is a sedimentary rock composed of fine-grained detrital mineral. Chert rock. The classification of rock is not abundant on Earth. This is commonly found in seabed, the bottom of lakes, hot springs, and in some parts of the surface of the Earth. Dolomite rock. Hobart M. King explains that dolomite rock is also called dolostone and dolomite rock, which is a sedimentary rock composed primarily of the mineral dolomite. Chalk rock. Geology science describes chalk rock as finely ground and purified chalk is known as whiting. Based on historical facts of Berlin Wall, the official purpose of Berlin Wall was to keep the so-called Western fascists from entering East Germany and undermining the socialist state. Feldspar rock. Feldspars occur in all classes of rocks. These are in sedimentary rocks that can be of detrital and diagenetic origins. Diatomite rock. Science Direct illustrates that diatomite rock contains the physical properties of a diatomite, which have led to its use in numerous commercial applications. Geology science describes beryl rock as a cyclosilicate mineral with a hexagonal crystal structure and a variety of captivating colors. Bituminous rock. Bituminous rock contains traces of bitumen, tar, and petroleum, asphalt, or carbon. Metamorphic rocks. The word metamorphic comes from the Greek, which means to change form. Illustratively, metamorphic rocks form from the heat and pressure, changing the original or parent rock into a completely new rock. Slate rock. This kind of rock is at times marketed as dimension slate and crushed slate. Mica schist rock. This rock can be used as construction material, decorative stone, and sculptures and gemstone production. Serpentine rock. This rock is commonly used as an architectural material for thousands of years. Biotite rock. According to the description of King, in terms of uses, this kind of rock has a smaller number of commercial uses. According to the National Economic Development Authority, subsequently the discovery of minerals in the late 19th century. Quartzite rock. This rock, according to the description of Hobart M. King, it is non-foliate metamorphic rock that is composed roughly entirely of quartz. Phyllite rock. Hobart M. King describes phyllite as a foliated metamorphic rock in which it has been subjected to low levels of heat, pressure, and chemical activity. Pyrophyllite. This is a micaceous mineral formed in the effect of the somewhat low-grade metamorphism of aluminum-rich rocks. Calcite rock. Hobart M. King illustrates that calcite is the principal constituent of limestone and marble that are exceptionally common and make up a significant portion of the crust of the earth. Large deposits of marble in varying hues and types abound in the northern part of Romblon along in Alad and Cobrador Islands. Garnet. Geology science describes garnet as a group of minerals that share a common crystal structure. Anthracite coal. As illustrated from Energy Education website, anthracite classified as a dark black form of coal and the highest quality grade.
In conclusion, rocks have a number of uses in the society: igneous, sedimentary, or metamorphic. Rocks are utilized for construction of buildings, roads, and railroad tracks, in making cosmetics, medicines, automobiles, appliances, and even in developing technologies. Generally, rocks are also extremely vital to different disciplines: science, economics, engineering, geography, history, social sciences, anthropology, etc. Therefore, rocks and minerals have significant impacts on our society and to our economy in its general capacity. This collection of rocks offers significant information for individuals who also collect different classification of rocks, their uses and potential purpose to the society, and to other researchers who intend to study the importance of rocks collection.